This week on Silverstream, we have the scoop on the new student portal,
explore the arts of Dutch Fork,
and introduce you to this year's homecoming court.
Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today is Friday, October 14th, and your Silver Screen Report starts now.
Students have long desired to keep up with their grades and to make sure they're doing well in school, and Student Portal is a great tool for doing that. Here's Sam Aaron with the scoop.
With the end of quarter one rapidly approaching, students are given the new power to view their grades through the PowerSchool app on district-issued mobile devices as well as smartphones and computers.
The student access point to PowerSchool and PowerTeacher. Whereas we've had the parent access before, now students have their own direct access and login.
I think that Student Portal will help students because it's just kind of its own separate way to view your grades without access from your parents.
Because we get to see what our grades are and what teachers are putting in for us, and if there's any kind of problem with what we're getting into them, we can speak to them about it.
With the previous version, students could only view grades with parents' permission. Now they can do so on their own.
It's really important for students to be aware of where they stand in a class at any given time, to know their grades, to know what's coming up, what work they may have missed. So I think any information that students can have about their own grades is important. So hopefully this will encourage students to really keep up with that and stay on top of their work.
I think students are going to be more aware now. They get a test grade and it may be higher than their last test grade, but they're not sure of how it affects their average. So being able to get that immediate feedback, I think it will make the students more aware of what's going on, and hopefully they'll realize that missing a few homework assignments could affect their average, and then they'll start doing it more often.
The recent problem has arose that PowerSchool is blocked on district Wi-Fi.
My understanding is that on a district-issued device that's on the LR5 student network, students should be able to use the PowerSchool mobile app and use the student portal. It's only on the guest network that becomes unavailable.
I think that that's not good because then the school is not encouraging us to view our grades.
Students should have the right to see their current average in all the classes. They should be able to access their grades, and I'm glad that our district allows our students to have their own portal.
The information to access your account has been sent to your student email account. This has been Sam Aaron with your Silver Screen Report.
For this week's Kids in the Hall, we asked students why it's important to be able to see their grades.
It's important because it doesn't just give the parents the opportunity to see our grades, it gives us the opportunity as well, because since if we don't know what our grades are like, we won't know what kind of information we need to study more on the next test to get a higher grade.
Important because you can see your grades and all the assignments that you're missing that you need to turn in.
You gotta see your grades if you want to get better. You have no incentive if you don't see it. If you don't know you have a bad grade in calculus, then how are you gonna know you should work harder in there?
It's important because it'll let you know where you're at in the class and where you need to be, or if you're missing something, you can turn it in and just communicate with your teachers better about it.
Last Monday, journalism staffers attended the South Carolina Scholastic Press Association's convention downtown. Here's what happened.
Last week, journalism students visited the University of South Carolina for SDSPA, a journalism convention for the entire state. The trip had a wide variety of appeals.
My favorite part of SDSPA is being around other journalists because I'm really passionate about journalism and I love what we do, and it's very excited to be in an atmosphere where everyone is excited about the same things.
This year, this is my first year coming, and it's been awesome so far. I just sat in on the R&E TV presentation and learned a great deal about how to kind of improve my program over at Westwood.
My favorite part about SCSBA is to get to meet people from other schools and see what they're doing, because it kind of gives us a way to see our show and see what we can improve upon.
SCSPA helps develop young journalists in many different ways.
I mean, it's invaluable because not only are you meeting high school kids or college kids that think like you, that have the same interests, but you're also meeting industry professionals. You're meeting writers, you're meeting teachers that know people.
I think SCSBA definitely helps young journalists grow because, first of all, we're getting exposure to a great journalism school. USC is one of the best, not just in the state but in the nation, for journalism, and I think that it exposes students to a good head start in their journalism field.
I believe that it has helped me grow as a young journalist by just seeing how much or how many people enjoy it. It excites me to know that there are so many people that are interested in it around the state, but it also lets me know how competitive the field is.
Journalism is a broad career with many different traits that can appeal to anyone.
If you haven't taken the step, I would say just give it a shot, you know. Sign up for Silver Screen or sign up to Intro to Mass Media, things like that, and see all the different types of journalism that you can get into, because it really is such a broad field. You can do nearly anything that you want with it.
I would tell them to do things like this. It's never a bad idea to be around like-minded people like yourself. So you always want, you know, to talk shop with these people, you want to make connections, you want to have fun, go work for Silver Screen, go do all this great stuff, or when you get to college, join student media, and that's how I started in college, and I've worked my way up to covering a whole bunch of different things.
This has been Caleb Hanna with your Silver Screen Report.
The SAT word of the week is excursion, a noun, meaning a trip or outing.
All students are required to take one art class, but many students take it further.
This week, I talked with students and teachers who extend their passion for visual art into their daily lives. Art is a form of expression for many and a career for some. Art has shaped many lives for the better.
Art is just all around me. I purposefully built my life around just being able to immerse myself in art all the time.
Been taking pictures my whole adult life, but really as a hobby about 5 years. I became very interested in traveling the state and photographing it.
I spent a lot of my time doing art and doodling in my sketchbook, and as far as personal views go, it just teaches me never to give up, and if something isn't going right or it doesn't look good, then you should just keep trying until you're satisfied.
Students and teachers agree art is a great way to strengthen resourcefulness and creativity.
I think it goes beyond just being a well-rounded student before you graduate. I think the arts teach kids so many things that they can't learn other places. I mean, just being resourceful and making the most of whatever materials you have, that kind of skill is going to help them all throughout life.
Students need to learn more about art and the creative process, and it's a good outlet for self-expression.
It just inspires creativity, and that creativity can lead to being able to discover things that they never could before, and it just leads you to not do what you would think would just be normal.
The artists of Dutch Fork express their creativity outside of school.
Well, I've had the opportunity to start taking some professional photo shoots. I've done a few weddings, graduation photos, family photos, and different political campaigns.
I also teach art history online, and I make art, personal artwork of my own, a lot of hand lettering and watercolor stuff that I sell on Etsy.
I do art for people online, and I get paid to do so every so often.
I do commissions, I freelance, I have 2 art companies, and I just spend a lot of my time drawing.
Among the many types of art, students and teachers describe their favorites.
I love painting, I really love chalk pastels, drawing, anything two-dimensional.
When I do traditional, one thing that I've tried recently that I like is using chalk.
My favorite type of art would either have to be acrylics or colored pencils, because there's a lot of control and you can sort of control the values and where you're going with color.
Of course, seeing people, working with people, capturing people's emotion, but I also love taking pictures of places around the state and the old buildings.
This has been Mia Perry with your Silver Screen Report. But visual arts aren't the only arts at Dutch Fork. This week, China Wallace sat down with a couple of Theater 5 students to get an inside look on why theater is so important to them.
Theater 5 students Cheyenne Ayers and Aviana Rivera look back on their high school career when they fully immersed themselves in theater and committed to being actresses.
I started theater when I was a sophomore, and I just came to Dutch Fork, so I just wanted more things to do with the performing arts, and I thought it would be a good idea to join.
I got involved in drama my freshman year of high school, but I went to another school and we did Shrek the musical, and it was just the best experience ever because more than anything, it's the environment. Like the environment you get with the theater people, it's unlike any other because you get people from like who play sports, who play band, who play, like, you just get everyone from all aspects of life, and they just come together and put on a show. And it really brings a lot of people together, and it's great.
Both girls can definitely say that being in drama has changed their life for the better.
Impacted my high school experience a lot. It's basically why I come to school, because I love my theater teacher, I love my theater class, I eat lunch in the theater room, like it's just I'm totally enveloped in theater.
It impacted my life because it taught me how to be more myself, and it also showed me different characters and just learn different body languages that you don't really learn in normal classes.
Diane and Aviana could vividly remember their favorite moment being involved with theater.
My favorite memory would have to be when it was last year, and it was when Theater 4 and 5 were together, and we were rocking out to all like classic rock. We were playing it on the loudspeaker in Miss Victor's room, and we were all costumed up, and we were acting like we were playing guitars and drums and everything. We were just running around the classroom, and it was just the best.
My favorite memory will probably be the after-school rehearsals, because there's a lot of inside jokes, and it's just crazy, and you just get a lot of laughs out of it.
This has been China Walsh with your Silver Screen Report.
There's a new club at Dutch Fork that's got everyone talking. Bailey Hunter checks it out.
Last year, students got together to create a new club uniting the student body through the elementary game of Foursquare.
Pretty basic. You have a big square divided up into 4 different squares. You have a ball, and you try to hit it to the other squares underhand. And if you miss it, you're out. And you can knock someone out. If you hit it, they miss it.
Talk of the unique club spread around the school, generating a buzz of excitement and attracting a large number of members.
Last year at the club fair, I saw it, and a lot of people were signing up, so I decided to try it out, and been going every week since last year.
It got pretty big because like over 100 people signed up, and so I just went to the first meeting and it was pretty fun, so I wanted to keep going back.
The game has done a good job of bringing together students from different grades and backgrounds, uniting them in fun.
All the guys, all the people who do it are great. If you need something to do after school that's active, you can like get your body moving after just sitting in a desk all day.
Really a chance to let loose and stop worrying about school and just have camaraderie with a bunch of different guys and girls.
Something that keeps me coming back every week is just the people and the atmosphere, because it's really good after like a long day of school to come out and just kind of relieve some stress that you have and play some Foursquare.
The members take the game seriously, creating a point system and even competing for a trophy. While some students may think this is extra, the members still enjoy the experience.
We're just having fun. Like it's just something to do at school.
We don't take ourselves too serious. It's like one of our big things at the clubs that you can just come out and play you don't have to do it every time, but it's not really stupid. If you come out and play, you realize, well, these guys are having fun. This isn't stupid at all.
The club meets Mondays and Thursdays after school in the parking lot, and they are always looking for new members. This has been Bailey Hunter with your Silver Screen Report.
Now let's go to Trey and Thomas for this week's TNT Sports Report.
Thanks, guys. I'm Thomas DeSoto.
I'm Trey Martin, and this is the Silver Screen Sports Report.
Here's a rundown of this week's results. Cross country participated in the Rundown Invitational on Wednesday. The girls finished in first place, and the boys finished in fourth.
On Tuesday, the girls volleyball team faced Lexington, losing in 3 sets. Wednesday, senior Maya Coleman was voted WLTX Player of the Week. I got to catch up with Maya to see what the award meant to her.
It means a lot that my hard work and dedication is finally paying off, and that it's being recognized by a lot of people. I've been practicing hard and working really hard in the classroom, like giving my all on and off the court.
Congratulations, Maya. The girls' tennis team also had a successful week, beating Lexington 5-1 and beating Spring Valley 6-0 on senior night.
Now looking ahead at the upcoming schedule, the Dutch Fork swim team is hosting the 5A state swim meet on Friday at the University of South Carolina. Make sure you go out and support your swimmers. Also on Friday, Dutch Fork hosts White Knoll in the annual homecoming football game. That should be a good one.
That's all for sports this week. Now back for some announcements.
Thanks, Thomas. Monday, November 7th will now be a regular school day to make up for another missed day from last week's Hurricane Matthew. It will be a B-Day. Since schools throughout the district will be used as polling places, Tuesday, November 8th will still be a school holiday. In addition to electing a new president on November 8th, local residents will also elect members of the school board. The next school board candidate forum will be October 20th at Chapin Middle School. Send your questions to dfcandidateforum@gmail.com. Now to Caleb for more.
Thanks, Mia. The homecoming dance will be tomorrow night from 8 until 11:30 p.m. at the Brooklyn Baptist Conference Center. The drama department will present Almost Maine in the auditorium next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. and Sunday at 2. Tickets are $5 for students and $10 for adults. Tickets will be available at the door. Next Wednesday is not a delayed opening day. All sophomores and those juniors who paid in advance will be taking the PSAT. The test will begin at 8:20 a.m. The testing room rosters will be posted outside the school counseling office. Today is your last day to vote for Homecoming King and Queen. The ballot is posted on the school's website or at tinyurl.com/DFHS HOCO 2016. The voting will close at 2 p.m. Here's a look at this year's candidates.
I'm Lindsay.
And I'm Trey.
And we represent
the Renaissance.
This is Kiki Jamerson. I'm running for girls track.
I'm Jordan. I'm representing boys basketball.
I'm Alex Chalgren.
And I'm Kayla Webb. And we're representing ROTC.
I'm Griffin Carter.
I'm Erica Schmidt.
And we're representing D5 Robotics.
I'm Lindsay Martin. And I'm representing senior board. I'm Caitlin Radford. And I'm representing basketball. Hey, I'm Erica Monroe. And I'm representing National Art Honor Society. I'm Madison.
And I'm Jonathan.
And we're representing
STEM. I'm Jordan.
And I'm Jordan. And we're representing the marching band.
I'm Braxton.
And I'm Lindsay.
And we're representing Student Council.
I'm Leanna.
And I'm Trace.
And we're representing cross country.
I'm Nathan. I'm representing Vex Robotics.
Hey, I'm Abigail. And I'm representing yearbook. Hey, I'm Emma.
And I'm JP.
And we're representing Beta Club. Hey, I'm Haley.
Hey, I'm Michael.
And we're representing Foursquare Club. I'm Taylor.
No, I'm Taylor.
And I'm representing cheerleading.
And I'm representing football, the real sport.
I'm Autumn.
And I'm Sam.
And we're representing Silver Screen.
Hi, I'm Samantha Way, and I'm representing German Club.
I'm Robert, and I'm representing Key Club.
I'm Victoria Singleton, and I'm representing Junior Citizens. My name is Amy Goley, and I'm representing Silver Fox Cheerleading Booster Club.
My name is Rachel Crockett, and I'm representing the Dazzlers dance team.
Hey, my name's Robbie. I'm representing the wrestling team.
I'm Ansley.
And I'm Mitchell.
And we're representing Host of Smack. My name's Genesis.
And my name's Andre.
And we're the homecoming representatives for GSA.
Homecoming King and Queen will be announced tonight at halftime. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Friday. Boy. There's a new club at Dutch Fork that got everyone. I said that got.
To electing a president on November 8th,